What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we were finally able to purchase our first ever farm flipper property. We've already gone through and gutted a good majority of the interior. We've got a pretty good start on the exterior as well. But the game plan for today is I want to finalize the interior floor plan, and I think we're going to have to do just a little bit more work to the exterior. Just kind of seems like it's missing a few things still. But before we get to any of that, I just want to move our office here. So we're just going to place that down. Now, if we head to the gate, we can make our way back to the treehouse property. Believe it or not, I'm actually really looking forward to selling this property. If you guys have missed the previous episodes, you might not have heard me talk about this at all. But if you listen closely, you'll hear nothing. Both inside and outside of the property, you will hear absolutely nothing. No, like, ambient sound effects, no music, just nothing. And that, for whatever reason, makes me just really dislike this place. So, again, I'm very much looking forward to selling it. Let's go ahead and list it. We're not even going to submit it to the garden competition because it's just a lot. It's just an empty lot. Let's put it up for auction, and we'll see what it goes for. We bought it for $71,000. We're selling $11,000 worth of furniture with the property. So whoever gets this is honestly getting a steal. We'll see. Jimmy Trader at $75,000. So that's $8,000 worth of profit. I'm not even going to negotiate. We'll just accept it. And now we get to look at some before and afters. I don't remember if we would have seen this during our stream or not. I don't think so. So compare what we just heard, or what we didn't just hear, to what we're hearing now. There are birds chirping, maybe slight gusts of wind blowing past our ears, right? There's noise, there's life here. The treehouse property it felt dead. Plain and simple, it felt dead. So now that this is our new office, where do we want to begin? I'm thinking inside. I noticed as I was editing the previous episode that this property doesn't have like a back door, a back entrance, or anything of the sort. So I think what I want to do is just delete that one window, and then let's add in just a standard sliding glass door. Nothing too crazy, but at least now we have what could be a future patio area, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Also, that allows us a little bit easier access into our man cave. Soon to be man cave. I know it's not really looking like much as of right now. That'll change. All right, that'll change. Get that closed on up. So in here, this is going to be our kitchen space, sort of this corner area right there. Somewhere in between the kitchen and the living room would then be our dining room space. Back here, this will probably end up being an office if we even keep these walls at all. We've got a staircase over here still, bathroom, garage area is pretty much going to stay the same. I do want to change these stairs. I think that's probably something we could actually tackle right now. Let's just get rid of these. I like the shape of the stairs. I just don't like the design of them. I feel like they could look a little bit nicer. So if we head into the store here under staircases, there are actually quite a few different designs to choose from. The one I'm thinking of is this one. The Chenny, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce that. It used to go that direction, so we might as well just get the same thing that we had previously. And then we will temporarily change it to coarse dark oak. Of course, that's kind of just our go-to here. Get that placed down. Look at that, dude. That looks so much nicer already. I don't know why, but I just didn't really care for the railing that we had there before. Upstairs, I know I said, again, in the previous episode, that I wasn't going to change anything with the upstairs just because I didn't think there was any other way that we could configure this space. But I would kind of like to give the master bedroom, since it is so large, its own dedicated ensuite, its own master bathroom. And then this bathroom could stay just sort of an extra bathroom for the guest bedroom, I suppose. Alrighty, I think we're finally starting to get somewhere. This episode's definitely going to consist of a lot of pauses, because I'm just going to have to sort of collect and gather my thoughts in between takes. But after a little bit more demolition upstairs, we've rebuilt a few walls. I'm liking what we've got going on. So, guest bedroom, still pretty much the same. The guest bathroom is now just a little bit smaller, just slightly smaller. We have a new doorway for the master bedroom, and then now the master has its own attached master bath. I think it's looking pretty good, you guys. Definitely looking pretty good. The next thing I want to do, we'll probably have to do from outside, I would think, but I want to just expand this balcony. Much like our staircase railing, I just really don't care for the railing on the balcony. So we're going to grab our cell tool. Oh, it's just 3 pieces. Okay, well that makes the reconstruction that much simpler. Coarse dark oak, of course. We're gonna go black railing this time around. I think it should go right about there. That looks fairly centered on that door anyways. And let's bring it out a little bit further. I really wanted to try to make this quite a bit wider. It seemed short before. That's looking better already. Now, though, these corner pieces might actually intersect the window. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully we have just enough space to squeeze one of these in there. Perfect. Looks pretty good from down here. We'll have to re-inspect things when we go back up top. Oh, I didn't change the railing on that. Hang on. My bad. I didn't even notice that. Ooh, and then we're gonna have to get another piece of railing for right there, maybe? Unfortunately, after looking through the catalog, I wasn't able to find any, like, standalone railing poles, railing posts, fence posts, whatever you want to call that. So right here, we are going to have a bit of a gap, which looks kind of funny, but I think we can sort of look past it because it lines up perfectly with the edge of these 2 windows. I love that, dude. I absolutely love that. And then we should be able to change the floor covering on this, and then also the wall covering, but we can't obviously see that from the top side. That's something we'll deal with eventually, maybe once we pick a floor covering for the bedroom. But I think that should do it for the upstairs. Let's make our way back downstairs, and we can start to finalize this floor plan as well.
Many minutes later.
We have been in and out of every single room down here on the main floor several times now, and I just can't decide if we should be keeping certain walls, if we should be tearing certain walls down. 30 minutes have passed now, and the only decision I was able to make for myself was that we needed to fill in this gap here with some plaster. That's it. In 30 minutes, that's the only thing that I could come up with. So I guess now we're just gonna leave the walls the way they are, and we'll move into the wall and floor coverings. I don't think we've ever used this floor covering, so I want to give this one a shot. We'll just try, like, the front entryway portion. Not bad. It's not bad. It's a little too, like, dusty in color. I was hoping for more of like a richer floor color than this. It's like in between brown and gray. I'm just not super crazy about it. But we've got several other options to choose from. This one's got a better texture to it, but I'm still just not crazy about the color, especially like with the coarse dark oak doors and windows and stuff. We'll try again. Okay, better color. Still not super crazy about the texture though. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. It's gotta be. Look at that. It goes well with the coarse dark oak. It's a dark enough color to where it doesn't like match the wood, but it complements the coarse dark oak, and that's really what we're trying to achieve here. I love it. I know we've used it several times in the past, but you just can't beat it. Well, you could, but that would be weird. So we're gonna bring that into the kitchen, dining room, and living room portions. I guess it'll go all the way out to the staircase too. We could bring it into what's going to be the office. Definitely not the bathroom. That would look weird. And definitely not in the garage. So yeah, I guess this whole area is just going to be the same type of wood. I'm pretty sure we should have a few more options for carpet now as well. And something I don't think I've ever done is had a carpeted living room. So that's precisely what we're going to try to do today. But if we're going to do that, I think right over here, I'm just gonna fill this in completely. There we are. That way we'll sort of have a hard line for where like the dining room stops and the living room begins, you know what I'm saying? But let's try to pick out some carpet for this. We'll see how that goes. It might be a little difficult for us to like get the full effect just because the walls aren't really painted or anything just yet. But I kind of like that. For our first pick out of all the different carpets that we have to choose from too, I think that'll work perfectly. And having this wall sort of help add that divider, I think that works beautifully. Okay, let's finish the rest of the floor, and then I just had another idea for out here, and that is just sort of starting a patio. We don't even have to finish it today. I just wanna get the ball rolling on that front. Now for the bathroom and the garage. Garage, we're definitely gonna do concrete of some sort. Let's pick a new tile for this bathroom. I might actually stick with the design that was here originally, but just clean it up a little bit by adding newer tiles. I don't dislike it immediately. I definitely don't like it with the wall tile we have right now, but that could definitely be changed later on. I think let's stick with this for right now. I'm really trying to use stuff that I don't typically use. Just get me out of my comfort zone a little bit. But having said that, this episode has been very, very challenging for that exact reason. Anything would be better than this natural stone, though, in the garage. Okay, I didn't realize that it was, like, tiles. I guess that makes sense, because it does say tiles in the name. But I kind of like that as well. We just need to finish filling in that garage door gap. Before I forget, let's go back out here so we can get going on this little patio area. We basically just need some pavers to put down. Maybe like this. As long as it's a close-ish shade of brown to our brick. I think that'll work. You guys, I think that will work. Hang on, we've got one more option of brown here. Let's place this down also next to the brick. And we'll see which one we like more. I kind of like the lighter brown. I definitely think I like the lighter brown. So, let's grab a couple more of those, and we'll make this patio just a little bit bigger. And there we go. I think that's plenty big for right now. You know, I'm not even going to take the time to add in decoration in this episode anyways, so that gives me more time to think about what all we actually need to do out there. Since I've been having such a difficult time with making the simplest of decisions today, I decided that it'd probably be best if we just paint every room with a nice coat of white, especially because, like, none of the rooms have furniture in them, so we have no idea what sort of color scheme we're gonna want to go with anyways. Wait, did I miss a spot? Dude, how did I miss a little... Okay, gotta get one can of white out again, just so we can patch up this one little spot, but... It really, really cleaned up the look of the inside of this property, dude. It looks so much nicer. Everything just has a much more cohesive sort of look to it, you know? If I can't even decide on a paint color, I don't know why I think that I'll be able to decide on... Wait, what the heck is going on up there? How did you get up there? I don't remember, like, moving any of the ceiling titties around either, so this thing must have just levitated through the ceiling somehow. We're just gonna go ahead and sell that. We'll sell our scaffolding. But yeah, as I was trying to say, if I'm having a hard time even just choosing a paint color, I don't know why I think that I'll be able to choose like different plants and things to place in front of the property, but I'm gonna try my best. I'll see you guys here in a few minutes. You know, I am pleasantly surprised right now. It should be noted that I know absolutely nothing about landscape, like, whatsoever. I don't even know the names of half the plants that we just planted in here. But it kind of looks like I know what I'm doing. Maybe if you're a professional landscaper, you might not agree with me, but that actually came together really nicely. We might even need, like, some more mulch right here. Oh, also with this path. I'm not happy about it, but I just had to fill it in with some rock because the spacing, it's so close. It's so close, and I tried to, like, stagger them a little bit so you'd get, like, maybe a little bit of a lip and then not so much, but it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working, so we're gonna pretend that this little gravel patch right here doesn't even exist, and we're never gonna talk about it again, all right? And then over here, we could probably use a little bit more mulch as well. Maybe like a little, rounded sort of planter coming out from that wall. I could see that looking kind of nice. I mean, we do have this big window here after all. It would be probably in our best interest to place just a couple of plants outside of it so it doesn't look so bland. But you guys, I'm stoked that we were finally able to get through this portion of the episode, because this is what I was really dreading most of all. When it comes to plants, I just don't know how to place things down or where to place things at. But again, it really, really came together. So I know in this episode, all we really did was sort of finalize our floor plan and change a couple of textures on some things, maybe added a new door or two. But I do hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Having said that, if you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.